Happy morning, students. In the previous session, we have seen the force voltage analogous circuit for the given system. Here we are going to see the force current analogous circuit for the same problem which we have seen on the previous session. So for that, we have wrote the differential equations for both the masses. So I'm writing it again. Now here, as it is force current analogous, I'm going to replace the force as the current and the displacement as voltage. So V1 is replaced with V1, capital V1 and V2. Again, mass will be replaced with capacitance. The K will be replaced with the inductance and B will be replaced with the resistance. Okay. So after this, we are going to draw the circuit. As we are having two masses, we are going to have two nodes. So I may naming it as V1 and V2. So here, if you see, the M1 and B1 is connected only to the V1. So I'm going to connect M1 and B1 to the V1. Okay, so instead of M1, connect a capacitance. Instead of B1, connect a resistor. That's it, in parallel. Again here, the f of t is connected only to your V1. So I'm going to connect an I of t to V1. Okay. Now if you see, the K1 is connected between two masses. So the inductance is connected between the two masses V1 and V2. So we have drawn the first node. Now moving on to the second equation. So here also M2, K2 and B2 is connected to the old node V2. So the mass M2. So I'm going to connect instead of M2 a capacitance, instead of K2 an inductance, instead of B2 again a resistance. So the common element is already connected. Now join the circuit. So this is your force currents analogous circuit for the given problem. Okay, now we are moving on to the torque voltage and torque current analogy. So here instead of force I am replacing with the torque. So torque voltage analogy, the name suggests it is input is voltage and the output is current. So the input and the input is voltage and the output is current. So instead of torque V, instead of angular velocity it is we have to find the element. Instead of the instead of angular velocity it is current. So instead of V is equal to IR, you know very well. So we are replacing with the resistance R. Now coming back to the inertia, torque voltage analogy for the inertia. So we know that it is J into d omega by dt. So here T is replaced with voltage, d omega by dt is replaced with di by dt. So V is equal to L into di by dt, we know very well. So I am replacing J with L. So this is your replacement. Then the spring, again T is replaced with V and omega into dt I dt. So we know very well V is equal to 1 by C integral of I dt. So replace the formula. So you will be replacing K with capacitance. So this is your torque voltage analogy. So the next one is nothing but your torque current analogy. T is equal to B into d theta by dt, which is equal to B omega. So the input is current, output is voltage. So I am going to replace I is equal to V by R. So the B is replaced with 1 by R. Then here comes your inertia. Here you could replace with the capacitance because T is replaced with I and d omega by dt is replaced with dV by dt. So I am going to replace with the capacitance. Then comes your K. So T is equal to KT into K into integral of omega t. So here T again replaced with the current, omega into dt, V dt. So K is replaced with 1 by L. Okay. So for this torque voltage and torque current analogy, I have uploaded the problem in the Moodle, complete it and submit the same.